Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. All right, today we're going to talk about online dating and long distance relationships. All right, before we get started, I just wanted to remind you I am still receiving donations to help my adoptive family. Now, I know that some of you have been so generous and donated already, and I thank you so much. But there are many of you who haven't had the opportunity. So I'm going to be running this campaign for a little while longer because I want to have enough that I can do something nice for this family. During this holiday season, there's so many people who are about to get evicted and all sorts of issues. And I just chose this family that I would like to help over the holiday season. So give what you can. I know that we're all going through strains and stresses, but send me the price of a cup of coffee. If you don't have that, send $1. Most people can find $1, and every little bit helps. We got a lot of people on the channel, and if we got $1 from everybody, we would overflow. So I appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best, and be generous because the universe will give it back to you, and you'll get back more. So give with love, and just knowing that you are helping someone to have a nice holiday. Now, to get us started, I did pull a short video. Let's watch this video. Then we have a letter. We're going to dive right into this letter and talk about this issue. Online dating and long distance relationships. Here we go.
There's no such thing as a long distance relationship. What you have is a pen pal. What you have is fly in or you fly out booty. That's what you have. That is not a relationship. A relationship, you have to see each other every day or at least a few times a week. You got to touch them, look at them, breathe on them, roll up and hold their hand, just do day-to-day stuff with them. That's a relationship. Somebody that you have a relationship with over Zoom or Teams or Google whatever or, some internet thing or phone is not a relationship. It's a fantasy.
All right, let's dive into this letter. I recently met a man on an online dating site, and we've been talking for a little while now. It turns out he used to live in the same area I once lived. He's since moved about 3 hours away. He's asked for my phone number and says he'd like to meet in person, but I haven't shared it yet. He keeps saying how much he loves where he lives now, which makes me wonder, what's the point of getting more involved if distance is going to be an issue? It is. You're smart to foresee that. I'm 59 years old, and I'm really hoping to meet someone who's nearby and available for a genuine connection, not another long distance situation. Okay, well, number one, you should not look for your date online. Don't look for them online. That's the worst place you can look for a date. All right? There are other places. You're 59 years old. You can go where other 50-year-old people go. There are places that they like to go, whether it's, I've seen them even in these game rooms where it's a lot of kids, but it's older people there too because they have, like pool, bowling, other things that older people can enjoy. And it's single people out there too. So that's a place you can meet men. I did a video where a lady was saying that you can meet men at the Home Depot. If you go there first thing in the morning, like early, like 6 o'clock, well, then the professionals come first, and then the laborers come, and then the regular shoppers come. So if you want to meet a professional man in construction or whatever like that, Go to the Home Depot first thing in the morning. Meet somebody over there. There are places where you can go to meet men, ladies. Do not try to meet them online. The men online are really no good. Now, this fella, you say that you knew him before. He used to live in your area. You didn't say how long ago he lived in your area. And for him to say that he wanted to meet in person, maybe it's been a long time since you've even talked to him, which means he may be a whole lot different than what you remember when he used to live in your area. You see, this is the thing, ladies. Long distance relationships don't work because you can't know a person over the phone or on a video chat or whatever like that. You can't know them long distance. You need somebody that's right there, that you can see them on a daily or every other daily basis. You can see how they interact with their own family, how they interact with other people, how they interact with you under different circumstances. Your date needs to be nearby. So for you to be online, a lot of times when you go on a dating site, he's not in your area. He's somewhere else. So to me, that's a waste of time to even go on there. Very rarely. I mean, years and years ago, when the dating sites first popped up, I was on there, so I can talk about it. You see? And most of the men that I met, they weren't in my area. They were way out somewhere. You can't do anything with that. That's just pen pal. If you're just looking for somebody to chat with every once in a while, well, then those online situations may work for you. Just never send them any money. Don't give them your personal information. But you can chat, talk about, random things, online. But as far as trying to develop a relationship online, it's no good. No good. Now here, from your letter, it was a couple of things. You're 59, you're almost 60. No. You need to meet somebody like right next door, right down the street. Somebody, somebody that you meet at the center or something like that. But not online. Get offline. There's nothing there. Most of the men online, especially your age, they've already been through the whole, probably married, divorced, kids, or whatever. And if they don't have that by 59, then they deadbeats. There's something wrong with them. Something wrong with them. Okay? They're either the type of men who have been using women all this time and never settled down with anybody, which you don't want, or these are men who couldn't stay with anybody. You don't want them either. So it's a waste of time to be online. There was a site, Plenty of Fish out there. I don't know if they're still up, but years and years ago when they first started, I checked them out and it wasn't anything but losers on that end. Years and years ago, so I know it hasn't improved. Okay? Because anybody can go online and pretend to be anybody they want to be. Anybody they want to be online to you. It's a fantasy. It's an illusion. You see? And if you meet any of these people, it's possible they don't look anything like the picture they portrayed online. They're not anything like the person that they claim they were online and all of that. And plus, remember, there are plenty narcissists online other than the sociopaths and the psychopaths. They're all online looking for you, ladies. And when you're just out, looking for a wholesome relationship. Not online. No, no. There are other avenues. Go to the park. Walk around the park. There are plenty of men, retired men who are looking for somebody. Just walking in the park. I do my walk every day, and I walk around the park first thing in the morning, and I see men all day at the park, walking around or playing golf or doing something, and I've been approached by men out there. So that's how I know that men are out there looking for women. Okay. So you don't need to go online at all. You need to work on yourself so that you will attract the right person for you. And that takes some focus. If you want to attract the right man, number one, raise your vibration. So whoever you attract will be on a positive note. What you think about yourself is reflected in your reality. It's reflected in who comes into your life. So, ladies, I say steer away from online dating. Period. Steer away from it. And for you, yeah, this man is it's a waste. Don't even bother with that. If you want to keep him as a pen pal to just chat with him on the line, fine, do that. But other than that, I say it's a dead end. Okay? And if he wants to see you, he just want to come out there to have sex and that's it. He's not going to keep that up. He's not going to be coming out 3 hours to see you and try to, whatever. No. Okay? So, no, I say let it go. That's what I say. And for him, you said that, and where he lives long distance. Is he in an apartment or a house? You didn't say anything about his financial situation. No. I think you were just entertaining him because you knew him before. You knew him sometime before, so you just kind of entertained him. But apparently you're not that interested in him because you didn't give him your phone number. Okay. So, yeah, let this one go. Throw that fish back in the pond because it's not the right one. And, meet other people. Go to concerts. Go to the museum. Go to craft fairs. There are plenty of men everywhere. Single men too. But to attract them, you need to be putting out that intent, putting out that energy that you would want to meet somebody. Let the universe know that you would like to have a companion. And then be the best version of yourself. You don't have to go looking. Once you ask the universe for what you want, the universe will grant it to you. But you need to be positive and on a happy note, so whatever comes to you will be on a positive note. Okay? I hope you understand the message today. I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. And just to remind you, your donations will go to help a family in need over this holiday. So thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best and happiness. And I really hope to see you next time.